Starting off in child's pose, feet together, knees wide, reaching the hands forward. We're pushing that chest towards the floor, and from there we're going to lift those elbows up off the ground and then push them back down again. I want you to hold this stretch, keep moving through these positions for about 60 seconds all together, letting that head sink right down into the stretch. Next one, to get that thoracic moving, guys, we're into our thread the needle, so reaching the hand through, rotating up and around, and we're going to change arms every time, okay? You'll find the side of your head onto the floor as you're down on the bottom. If you're feeling really tight, you can just hold it for a little bit longer at the bottom, but I want you to go for about 10 on each side altogether. Next up, we're moving into that cat-cow, guys, so pushing our belly button towards the floor, looking straight ahead. Then we're going to start to tuck that chin, rolling our back, pushing it up towards the roof, getting that chin in towards the chest. I want to move through these two positions, pausing for as long as you need to, focusing on getting movement in the spine, guys, not worrying about how fast we get it done here. Taking through these two positions for about 60 to 90 seconds altogether. Taking our elbows onto a chair, guys, you're going to walk the knees back. You're going to push that chest towards the floor, and from there I want you to keep that midline tight and slowly start pushing that chest down. You can raise that mid back up and then keep pushing down if you feel like you get more movement in it. Just make sure that we're not letting that lower back arch or drop down. Progressing that last stretch by taking our hands onto the box or chair, we're going to push that chest down towards the floor, keeping a midline tight, and we should feel that all through the thoracic and the shoulders. Again, you can lift up and push back down. Just make sure that we keep good positions while doing so. Bring it up to your feet for the next one. So keeping our rib cage down, we're going to squeeze those elbows together, wrap our hands around the back of our head, slowly driving those elbows down towards the floor and driving the elbows back up towards the roof. You should feel movement through the shoulders and that thoracic area. And then if this feels really challenging for you guys and you feel like you're losing that midline, you're going to take it onto the box, and that might help you keep a better core position. Same again, drive the elbows up, keep your core engaged, and then bringing them back down towards the floor. Moving through this for around 60 seconds as well. We're moving into our tabletop position next, guys, so feet flat on the floor, fingers facing the toes, and I want you to lift those hips up, pushing the chest and hips up towards the roof. Really feeling that stretching in the chest and shoulders. You can rock back and forth if you feel like you get more movement or a better stretch from that position. If it's really challenging, I want you to turn your hands away, so fingers facing the opposite direction, and again lift those hips nice and high. Feel that stretch in through the chest and shoulders. Small rocks back and forth if you feel like you get more from it. Last one of today, just to stretch and roll out that thoracic, guys. You might feel a little bit tight from sitting at your desk, so I'm going to get you to put your feet flat on the floor. You can use a foam roller or you can use a ball for this. I want you to bear hug yourself, wrapping those hands around and then moving around, finding anywhere that might feel tight. Keep a midline tight in this, guys. Don't be letting that lower back arch. You might want to extend them arms out overhead and you might get a little bit more movement going there. Really important in this position, just that we keep breathing and keep our core engaged as well. Holding for about 60 to 90 seconds altogether. And I want you to do that with all the stretches that I've just demonstrated. You can pause this video, play it, and just keep going, guys, until you feel really relaxed. And it's a good idea to maybe do this every day. It's probably only going to take you about 10 minutes. So thanks so much for listening in, and I hope you take advantage of these little tips and mobility stretches.